Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we successfully made our way all the way to the depths of the Earth Temple. Earth Temple? This is the Wind Temple, as you can hear from that really annoying wind in the background. This episode, we will be taking on the boss. I've made a habit of this, annoyingly, of stopping episodes just before boss fights. I promise I won't do it again. Let's go. I forgot that the boss doesn't start straight away. So, creepy looking arena. Let's go. Say hello to Molgera, one of the coolest looking bosses ever. Reminds me actually, if anyone ever played F-Zero GX, of which I've done a Let's Play already, it reminds me of there's like sand snake things on there, on one of the levels on Sand Ocean, that kind of fly out of the sand and fly around much like Molgera does. Molgera also has some of the coolest music ever in a Zelda game. This is one of those pieces like Gerudo Valley or something like that became famous. As you can see, oh no. As you can see, fighting him, her, it is, oh dear. Quite straightforward if you just kind of hookshot in the... Ooh! You don't do that. No, you hookshot in like the kind of tendril thing, then stab it up a bit, but I just fucked up there. There's only one or two... What makes it... start that again. Getting a figurine of this boss is slightly more interesting, because... Well, you'll see in a second, hopefully. Nope, you won't. Okay, fine, it's not going to do that now. You can hook these little bastards out with the hookshot and just kill them normally in about 1 or 2 hits. There we go! That's what I was waiting for. I knew he was going to do it soon. And this is your chance. Is that good enough? Nope. Hup. How is that not good enough? Oh god! That's a brilliant one, actually, that is. Action shot and a half. This is Molgera. This evil guardian burrows deep into sand. Use the hookshot to draw out its slender tongue, then slashed it with your blade. Which is what I've been doing! No! That was scary. Yeah, it doesn't actually... It's quite a short boss, generally. It's just because, unlike a lot of other bosses in the game, you're never waiting around that long for your opportunity to hit it. Like, it's pretty much always surfacing somewhere, so you get to do a lot of damage to it quite quickly. Like, this would be nearly... Okay. Oh, that's not nearly it, then I lied. It's just these little sandworms are slightly irritating. They don't really ever do any damage to you, they're just slightly irritating to, like, pluck out and hit. I can hear Molgera somewhere. Yep, there, right behind me, that's where she was. I don't know why I always think of Molgera as a she. I think that even be as straightforward as the fact that the name ends in A, so that makes me think, oh, female by default. Taking a lot of damage here, but oh well, I have a lot of hearts. That's why I've been gathering all those damn heart containers. Oh yeah, when the sand sinks down, that means that's kind of where she is, and is liable to appear underneath you. This might be the last round of attacks, let's see. Yep, it is. I just love the look and kind of feel of that battle as well. Probably not quite as good as Valhalla in my opinion, but just like the music has become famous, like it's in Nintendo music, like it's always one of those ones that features in Smash Bros and stuff like that. Just the arena is awesome. I still haven't quite worked out what Molgera is, but I just like the look of it, like a kind of flying sand manta ray thing. It just makes for a really epic battle. But anyway, let's get the final bit of sword juice that we need. Lasers. Awesome. The Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last.
Doctor, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Doctor, please step out into the light and return above ground.
And I'll never have to do that voice again. Oh, God.
May the winds of fortune be at your back.
I'm done now. That's it. No more Maca. Oh, my voices are terrible in this game. That's why occasionally I like games like Star Fox 2LP, like the last one I did, because then it's not... Oh, no, something happens here. I see. So the Forsaken Fortress has already...
Like a molting snake that casts off its dead skin. The place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling on the cold, cracked ground. Why? What ails you? What? Lose the long face. The monsters are gone from the world. Does that make you a little happy?
Doctor, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the seas since Valoo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the Princess Zelda. Doctor, you must search for all the Triforce shards so that we... Triforce? Lol, I'm an idiot. Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. What I was saying is I like games like Star Fox occasionally because they're fully voiced, which means I can just sit back and relax in cutscenes without what's attacking. Oh, there's a bad ship there. While we're here, though, on Gale Island, there's actually a treasure chart we can quickly grab, which is just up over on this side of the island. Treasure chest, even. Wow, it's a treasure chest from a treasure chart, if you get what I'm saying. It's about here-ish. This one I'm pretty sure is only 200 rupees, but I just thought, since I'm here, might as well get it. And like I said, it contains... Oh, only 100 rupees, that's weird. Most of them tend to be 200 rupees. Oh well, don't know why I didn't know that, but okay. Right, so now got some more business we can attend to quickly. For one of the last few times of the game, we're heading, you can see it on the horizon there, just down the south, 1 square to Windfall Island. I like the look of Windfall at night when it's got the lighthouse coming out the top, looks really cool. And that was us, we did that, ha ha ha. So, what we need to do is, well, first things first, I actually think we need it to be daytime to do this, or we might not, let's find out. Because there's the very attentive among you amongst you will remember this. Just one final little kind of side quest we can do on... Actually, there are 2 final side quests we can do on Windfall Island. One's not really a side quest, it's just a side thing. We're not going to do that for a while. Even though we're getting towards the end of the game now. But if we go in here, there is someone of use. Someone of use, that sounds really weird. Inside, there is Maggie's father, and if we talk to him...
What do you need, little urchin?
Okay, he mentioned at some point, I can't remember exactly when, but he did mention that he likes skull necklaces.
Hey, this is one of those skull necklaces my daughter Maggie brought back from the Forsaken Fortress. They sell quite well at antique shops. In fact, it was thanks to these beauties that I became so filthy rich overnight. Hey, and from the looks of it, I'd say you have about 20 of these, don't you? These aren't easy to come by either. Frankly, I'm amazed you found so many. I'll be bathing in money yet again. The money bath, the only bath that gets you filthy rich. Alright, boy, I'll give you this as a tip. Now, I'm not thanking you or anything, I'm just feeling good today. And he gives us treasure chart number 2. One of the final few treasure charts in the game, so I think we've only got 1 more to go, and we'll be getting that, hopefully, this episode. I was once quite poor myself, you know. Back then, I used to dream of owning a boat I could use to go off in search of treasure. And now, look at my filthy richness! Chase your dreams, little urchin! Well, he's a strange, but kind of surprisingly positive man. Also, worth noting now, firstly, the auction house still happens in here. Secondly, you can smash the expensive vases all you want, he doesn't care, he seems to only care about skull necklace. Oh, you still knock those ones off the wall, I swear, by rolling into them. Oh well. Yeah, he only cares about skull necklaces, whereas when Maggie's father used to live here, no, Mila's father used to live here, he'd have a go at anyone who smashed the vases up, but he only cares, Mila's father only cares for, no, Maggie's father only cares for skull necklaces. So, that's awesome. Now what we're going to do is head... where are we going? We are going to the east. 1 square to the east, over to Pawprint Island now. Now, there's a few things now we can quickly do on this island, specifically 2 things. Number 1, this is a very reliable place to come across these fellows here that you just see to the left.
This is, wait for it, they spoke to us briefly, they gave us some advice, and they gave us our very first treasure chart. Seems appropriate to take them here when we're about to get one of our final treasure charts in the game, but this is the Salvage Corps. These young men found friendship through their common interest in searching for sunken treasure. Soon afterwards, they formed the Salvage Corps. With their first haul of treasure, all they could afford to buy was their diving suits. Now they dream of finding that one huge haul that makes them all rich. They are currently searching for the legendary treasure sunken beneath the sea. Not entirely unlike what we're doing at the moment, which is kind of cool. Secondly, if we come over here, you will see, it's odd to see it kind of cruising out here, but you will come across Beedle's shopship. Usually, Beedle's shopship doesn't sell much of interest at all, but there are a few things you get. Because, if you remember, he gave us a reward card a while back, and said when you kind of buy stuff, he fills it up, and you get kind of reward points. You do actually need some of those things for 100% completion, so I'm just going to buy some random crap from Beedle. Back in a sec. Yeah, we've got 9 points saved up, it's saying 30 for a silver membership. So, we bought a lot of stuff from Beedle, but then also, basically what happened was I ran out of space to buy stuff, and sold everything I could to him. So, we've got some kind of points build up. I'll be doing that over the next few episodes, just whenever I see Beedle spending some points. So, will you need to basically buy 60 things from him in total to get some special stuff, but we can discuss that more when it actually happens. For now, you see this weird thing shaped like a carrot? Turns out, that's a lie. So, grappling hook. We can now use it to grapple onto trees, amongst other things. So you can get up to places you couldn't normally get. And then over there by that carrot, you can actually grapple onto the carrot. And then there is a secret hole here. And we've seen this kind of like thing before, of 3 little areas, but this one has wizrobes in it, which is going to be great fun. So let's try and kill these bastards. Because these are yellow wizrobes, which will summon enemies. So basically, every time you kill a wizrobe, 1 or 2 more appear here. There's a lot of them. You can eventually kill everything, and that's what I'm going to do. So I will... Oh god, they've started summoning things. Oh god. Right, I'm just going to kill everything and then cut back. Apparently you even need to kill all the moths for that to work. When you finally kill everything, that took me about 10 minutes, then a special chest appears. Let's open it up. Yeah, yellow wizrobes are annoying just because of their ability to, like, be shitty. No, to summon other enemies. But either way, we get treasure chart 46, and that should actually be, it's interesting, 46 is the final treasure chart in the game number-wise, and also it's the final one we've got, so that's kind of appropriate there. More skull necklaces, don't really need them for anything. We can sell them to Beedle, but we don't actually get... I don't think we get points for selling stuff to Beedle, we only get points for buying stuff from him. So that's kind of cool. Now, we're going to go and do something awesome. We are going... no, we're not actually, are we? Yeah, okay, let's go do something else. Let's go a few squares... Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I know I want to reform a piece of the Trike Force. That's what I'm going to be doing soon. Yeah, basically, I am going to head now down to the south, a long way to the south, down to Shark Island. So, Shark Island is a place we actually haven't been before. There's a few things we can do here. Firstly, there is a treasure chart. Number 16, links here. And so, let's dredge it up. This one, again, I believe is just money. Yep, just a silver rupee, but hey, since I'm here, decided to do it. I've got out of my ship, but that's fine. We could just swim to the island from here. So, we've been to Shark Island very quickly, shaped like a shark, because one of the Korok children with a tree things was here. But now we have some special abilities we didn't have before that allow us to do some slightly cool stuff on the island. So, first of all, I'm just going to clear this area because there's a lot of trees and stuff in my way, so clear some trees and some grass. And now you can see more clearly. If you look to the left of the screen there, you will see a switch that you jump on. Straight ahead there is a skull hammer switch. To the right there is kind of one of these things that you smash. And then on the far top of the island, where we're heading at the moment, is an iron boots thing. So, what you need to do is all 4 switches you need to basically hit within a few seconds of each other. Like, I don't know how long we've actually got, but it isn't that long. But essentially, the best order I find for doing it is whack that first, then with that kind of like depressed, you come up here, then jump on this one. Oh no, I might have fucked this now. Then kind of while shuffling over the island, shoot that one. Then, I've balls this up now. I didn't have the right item equipped, that's irritating. You're supposed to, like, the best thing to do is to hookshot over to this tree. But either way. Oh, we just did it in time. Excellent. So, that makes the hole appear, and then also kind of makes that wind gust thing appear, which is surprisingly useful. So, what we want to do is, to utilize that gust, we set the wind into, I think it's the south. Come on, Link, hurry up and play it, and let's see. We need to set it as, yeah, southeast, the way Link's facing, basically just down the island. Seems strange, but now what we do is basically go off and glide to the side. The wind, we're kind of going partly into and partly against the wind here, but when we get far out enough, we then lift up on there, and now we then go back with the wind and glide up down to the top of the island. Now up here you can see there's a few yellow rupees, but of importance, there is also a yellow choo-choo, one of the final ones now. I shot the tree as well, that was amusing. So some more blue chew jelly for us, which is awesome. You can only get up here by activating that wind lift, so you need to do the whole switch business first. But then also there's some kind of partly useful stuff down here as well. So, there is basically, this is another one of those rooms where you've just kind of got to kill everyone. So, I'm just going to do that. There aren't, as far as I'm aware, any Wizrobes in this one, so we should be fine on that thing. You also notice an interesting thing. The Master Sword is now, of course, glowing. It's sparkling with the power to repel evil. It does even more damage now, which is why I'm kind of cleaning up these guys as easily as I am. Even Moblins, like, watch how quickly I can kill this Moblin here. Like, that's it dead. It's beautiful. Also, the sword does a slightly weird thing. If I put it away, when you draw it, like, it's supposed to be, like, to show it, like, shining. Oh, you know, dark nuts. It's supposed to show it, like, shining, but what it looks like is the sword's, like, wet. See, watch when I draw it, it's like, it kind of splashes and makes it look like it's wet slightly, but hey. Right, let's kill a few of these. I think this is about it. Don't throw too much at you here. This is also a good chance if there are various just, like, mundane enemies here that you haven't got any pictographs of yet. Now's a good place to do it, but we've only got a few more pictographs to get now as well, which is pretty cool. But I think I'm just gonna, like, we should be nearly, I think that's nearly it. No, there's another bloody gold dark knot coming down. Right, I am gonna cut from here now then. I lied, I said there weren't Wizrobes. Apparently there are Wizrobes, oh god. At least it's not a yellow Wizrobe, it's just a fire blasting one. I've actually taken a lot of damage. You know what, I'm gonna take this opportunity to use, because I haven't really used it much yet. The magic armor. So now we're taking damage in the form of money, instead of in the form of actual, like, hearts. So it doesn't cost anything to have the magic armor up, just whenever you're hit, you take a few rupees instead of damage, but we've got a lot at the moment, so yeah, you're losing about like 20 per hit. We've got nearly 2,000, and we're going to be gathering much more over the coming episodes, so that's kind of cool. This is pretty cool here. You can see like a black dark nuts. Not actually anything special, like there are all these different ardent dark nuts, and there are 3 types of dark nuts, technically, in terms of the game. These ones look special, I guess the gold and black ones, but they're not actually. They are. If you take a picture of the silver one, you get a normal silver one. If you take a picture of either of these black or red and gold ones, you just get the gold dark nut figurine. There's only one. There's very limited opportunities to get the final few dark nut species. Well, final one dark nut species we still don't have, but we haven't actually encountered them yet, so I'll obviously talk about more about that when we get to it. That will be very soon, actually, that should be, which is cool. Did I see one of the dark nuts wielding a Moblin's thing? I think I did. Ha! That one was wielding a club stick! Ridiculous. Oh, this is irritating. Nope, that one's picked up a Moblin thing now, but either way, still gonna die. And then the treasure chest appears, which is awesome. This, even though I think that one was probably actually slightly harder than the other one, this actually isn't, you don't get much special out of this. I can still hear Baheeps somewhere, but either way. Yeah, we get a silver rupee for this, which is kind of cool. Not the most useful thing ever. You'd think this is in a treasure chest or anything, but it doesn't. But I thought since I was on Shark Island showing stuff off anyway. Oh, why did those things all end up there? That's irritating. Stupid physics. Yeah, I thought since I was here. God, look at all the kind of carnage around in terms of just dead weapons and stuff. That's kind of cool seeing it all, but also kind of terrifying. But yeah, that's a good point. Fucking Baheeps, fuck off. That's a good point as ever to end the episode. So this episode we rejuvenated the Master Sword and made it the true Master Sword once more. And now we have been tasked with collecting the various Triforce shards, which we'll be doing over the coming few episodes. I have been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman, and this has been the Wind Waker. Thank you very much, and good day.